Just wanted to talk, that's all.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Hope you're having a great weekend. Saturday night, and the Yankees win their 7th straight game. And guess what? They did some damage in the standings today because the Red Sox and Blue Jays both lost today. So the Yankees pulled to within 2 games of the Toronto Blue Jays. And that series that's coming up is looking good. So hang on just a second. I'm going to... My other computer is speaking to me again. So I'm going to go to a quick Arena Club ad, and then we'll be back, and we'll go through this game. This pitcher spotlight, Cam Schlittler, great again today, and then we'll take some voicemails.
Okay, KP, this is your first Arena Club experience. We're going to open a slab pack together. So first off, we're going to buy one of those $25 slab packs, and we get to see what is in the pack. There it is. The Grail, which is the best card in the pack and worth the most. There are some other cards that we're chasing, and you can see the entire lineup so that you know what you're in the running for. There's the Yamamoto signed card. Now, let's open up our pack and see how we do. We have ourselves a really cool graphic, and then a Shohei Ohtani 50-50 card from last year. What do you want to do? Should we sell it right back to them for 16, or should we keep it?
You should give it to me. I'll keep it.
Good answer. Fine, I will give it to you. Since the Blue Jays didn't get Ohtani, you can get this 50-50 card instead. Use the code FOUL, F-O-U-L, to get yourself 20% off your first slab pack or card purchase. Yes, you get to keep that card if you want it. They send it to you. F-O-U-L at arenaclub.com/foul.
All right, let's go. Let's get it going.
All right. So we did the ad a little bit earlier than usual tonight. That's okay. So it was touch and go tonight. I'm not going to lie. That was way more stressful than I wanted my Saturday night to be. Not a particularly well-managed game by Aaron Boone. He went to Devin Williams in a spot that I wish he wouldn't, with a lead and a tight game. Yankees really didn't hit until extra innings with the exception of a couple of solo home runs. Judge went deep, and Austin Wells went deep. He's got 19. And if you remember before the season, our over-under for home runs on Wells was 19.5. So if he hits one more, he's over. Another outstanding performance by Cam Schlittler, who tossed 6 innings of one-run baseball. He's got the ERA down to 2.61. We'll highlight him in just a minute. Aside from Devin Williams, the bullpen looked pretty good. I mean, Luke Weaver tossed a scoreless inning, and then Bednar with 2 really, really good innings. And it wasn't easy, but at the end of the day, that is a 7-game streak.
Wow, winning.
Both teams were quiet early, and then in the top of the 4th inning, Aaron Judge with home run number 42 on the season. We need him to get hot, man. He has not been hitting like Aaron Judge for the past several weeks. And as we head into probably the most important stretch of the season, definitely the most important stretch of the season, Houston, Toronto, Detroit, and Boston, it would be nice to have our captain going at, all cylinders firing. Let's get him hot. And tonight, he was 1 for 4 with a walk. But that home run was impressive. 429 feet to dead center. I've always felt like when he's driving the ball to right field and to center field, he's locked in. But 7 wins in a row for the Yanks, and Judge with home run number 42. Shawnee Slime says, all game, home run swing after home run swing. Look what happens when we put the ball in play. 11th inning is how we should play versus Boston and Toronto. Agree with that. And then Junior Karama says, we own the AL Central. You are not wrong. We do own the AL Central. And then Austin Wells, home run number 19, the mustache ride.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone. What's the mustache ride?
He was hyped up, and at the moment that he hit that, you thought it might be the game winner. But apparently Aaron Boone has not learned his lesson. He went to Devin Williams in a 1-run game. Devin Williams is the biggest head case on the team. He should never pitch in a tight game. Whenever you give him the ball in a tight game where he has the opportunity to blow a lead, It's like having the yips. It's like watching Chuck Knobloch try to throw to first base in 98. It's painful. Painful. And look, you just can't use him. I know you might want to. You might be tempted because he's thrown the ball well in some games that the Yankees were behind. He's been dominating in those types of situations. But if you put him in a big spot, he almost always implodes. And tonight, immediately served up a double and then gave up a game-tying single up the middle. It just drives me crazy, man. This guy has not pitched well with a lead for months. And now, in the biggest game of the year, you got a chance to pick up a game on both Toronto and Boston. And you're bringing in your biggest head case with a 1-run lead. I mean, it's a miracle he didn't give up 5 runs. It's a miracle. He could have cost us the division tonight. And by he, I mean Aaron Boone. By going to Devin Williams. Just absurd. Absurd. If you're down by 5 runs, you can pitch Devin Williams. That's the new rule. Hell of a job by David Bednar in the 9th and 10th inning.
Got a lot of fucking balls.
2 shutout innings. It takes a Houdini-like performance to pitch a scoreless inning when the other team needs 1 run to win and then begins the inning with a runner on second base. I mean, that is a tough situation to deal with because they can get that run in without the benefit of a hit. You know, you can get the runner over and get him in. So he needed a strikeout there. He got one and then got a pop out to right field to end the inning. Huge, huge performance by David Bednar. Yankees got 3 in the 11th. You had hits by Bellinger, Jazz, and Volpe. Bellinger and Volpe both with soft hits. Jazz, that was a beautiful piece of hitting by him. Line drive down the left field line. I love it when lefties take the ball the other way. But big hit for him. Yankees hang on to win. 5-3. By the way, again, Ruocco and Girardi, phenomenal job in the booth today. Phenomenal. I love that combination. To me, that's becoming quickly my favorite combination. I like Kay as much as the next guy, and O'Neill is amazing. David Cone, O'Neill, and Kay probably the best in the biz, but sans those guys, Girardi and Ruocco is unstoppable to me. We got to give out the belt, and this one I was thinking about the whole day, but then David Bednar made it easy. Second belt for David Bednar. 2 scoreless innings. The game was on the line there in the 10th inning, and he managed to pitch out of it, just really sacked up. And he's the anti-Devin Williams. You know, there's like matter and antimatter where if they combine, if they come in contact, they annihilate each other. I don't ever want David Bednar and Devin Williams to slap hands because they are complete opposites and they might annihilate each other if they make contact. Hell of a night by David Bednar. All right, let's talk about Cam Schlittler. Mini jam in the first inning, but struck out Andrew Benintendi with a 99-mile-an-hour fastball to get out of it. It just completely overmatched him. It's amazing how much Benintendi has fallen off as a hitter. Back in 2022, he hit over 300. Now he's hitting in the 230s. Let me look up his average right now. He is hitting 240. So he had 2 hits tonight, but 240 with a 712 OPS. Just has really fallen. I know he had the hamate bone problem, but a lot of guys have had that and come back fine. Anyway, Schlittler dominated him. Schlittler topped out at 99.2 today. He had 16 swings and misses. He threw 100 pitches, 66 strikes, so about 2 out of every 3 pitches roughly was a strike. You can see him gaining confidence with every appearance. And when he first came up to the major leagues, what were we saying? Use the curveball more, use it early in the count, get strike 1 with it. That sets you up to use the high fastball. That's exactly what he did today. And he was able to throw some really, really nasty hooks. And the fastball was obviously fantastic, as it always is. Hell of a job. Got the ERA down to 2.61. He does not get a win because of Devin Williams. So he remains 2-2 on the season, but he's made 9 starts now. He's got 48 1/3 innings, 54 strikeouts, so striking out more than a hitter per inning. He looks like the real deal, folks. 24 years old, 7th-round pick, 220th pick overall. You hope that he stays healthy. I mean, it seems like these days everybody has an arm injury eventually, and I don't see a scar there. So, he might at some point, with as hard as he throws, be at risk. But you just hope he stays healthy because this young man has a lot of potential. Hell of a performance. He also took a line drive back that hit him in the arm, but he stayed in the game, so I think he's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and take some voicemails here.
It's just a reaction.
This one on Devin.
Ugh, just need to put a freaking bucket behind the mound when Devin Williams comes in when he's pitching with a lead. Dude looks like he's going to be sick. All right, bye.
So the call was a little low there, so if you didn't catch that, he said Devin Williams needs to bring a bucket with him to the mound because he looks like he's going to vomit when he's out there pitching, and I don't disagree. He looks like nervous when it's a tight game. When the Yankees are losing and you put him out there, confident. Pounds the strike zone with the fastball. When he has to protect a lead, it's like he's scared to throw the fastball because he thinks he's going to serve up a home run. So he throws that airbender pitch over and over and over again, and he misses with it. And then, he's forced to throw the fastball and nibble with it. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is for him. He's just got to be on a different team next year. Here's another call about Devin.
Derek, great show. I would like to know how many blown saves Williams has. That's the reason why we're not in first place. And maybe 20, 25 games ago, they should have sent Volpe down to the minors for a correction of his hitting. I feel sorry, not for him, but for the coaching staff not paying attention to that.
I don't know how many blown saves he has, but it's more than a handful. It's more than the 2 games that the Yankees are behind in the standings, behind Toronto. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you. If he had pitched the way he pitched last year with Milwaukee, maybe the Yankees are in first place. So, great call there. Here's Brian.
Wow, I thought this was shaping up to be a tough loss, to be honest with you. How impressive was that the Yankees actually just kept fighting, kept dogging it out. Gotta love that, man. When they went down there in the 10th inning, didn't score shit, and still came out on top. You gotta love that, man. Let's go shut them down. Bottom 11th. Let's get it done.
So, yeah, we got it done, and that is 7 straight wins. You got a chance tomorrow to make it 8 straight. The final game in Boston, and then they swept the Nationals at home, and now they're looking to go 4-0 against Chicago. If you win tomorrow, you got a day off on Monday. I'll be doing a show on Monday night, kind of like a preview of this entire week and the gauntlet we are about to face. So be sure to call in Monday during the day with your thoughts on that. We'll do something probably like 7 p.m. And Tuesday, they open up against Houston in Houston, 3 straight. And, man, I'm telling you, I am going to be hyped. This is going to have a playoff feel these next several days. And we're going to find out who the Yankees are, right? No more excuses. You got to win. This is it. You got to play sharp baseball. I'll be interested to see if they revert to the home run or nothing approach or if they, try and manufacture some runs, keep stealing, things like that. Here's Joe.
Hey, Derek. This is Joe from Connecticut. All I got to say is Bednar's a Yankee, Devin Williams is a Rocky, and Boone's an idiot. Thanks.
I don't even know if Devin Williams would pitch better with the Rockies because, his pitch is the airbender, right? And the thin air in Colorado might affect him. I think he should go back to Milwaukee. I think as a free agent, he should sign with Milwaukee. He seemed comfortable there. I know he gave up the home run in the playoffs, but what do you expect? It was an important situation. And maybe they recognize something. Maybe that's why they dealt him. And the guy they got for him, Nestor Cortez, not even on the team. They also got Caleb Durbin in that. I'm going to find out what Caleb Durbin is doing this season because last I saw he was heating up. And we're going to find out real quick. Durbin was a big Yankees prospect. He's hitting .259 with 9 home runs, a 2.4 WAR, and a 103 OPS, 727 OPS, 103 OPS plus. So not having a bad year for the Brewers. Here's a call.
Hey,
about
Derek,
me.
you predicted it. We're calling you, Noska Derek. You called it. You said after they won that last game, you said they need to run 7 in a row, and they did it tonight. So good call. And I partake that to somebody else, and they also mentioned that they thought I was crazy at the time. But I said you predicted it, and it came true. Good job.
That is destiny fulfilled.
Oh, yeah. Destiny fulfilled, baby. I wish I had predicted 15 in a row. That would be nice. How great would it be to continue this winning streak through the Toronto series? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. 14 in a row. Let's do it. Let's make that a Nostra Derek prediction. Anyway, last call here. This is Willie.
Hey, Derek, this is Willie. It's a shame. Don't care how good a pitcher is pitching, no matter how good their stuff is, they will not allow them to pitch over 100 innings. It's a shame, you know.
I think he means over 100 pitches, but that's a analytics thing. That's a data thing. You know, we get years and years of data that show when somebody passes 100 pitches, it not only can be detrimental to their health and their stuff, but the opposing team starts to hit better. So that's just something that the Yankees are going with. It's been like that for a while. That's the way baseball is these days. But, hey, I'm not going to complain about Cam Schlittler tonight. He was great, 100 pitches. You know, that's enough work. The bullpen's got to be able to get it done. But more importantly, Boone has got to go to the right guys to get it done. You cannot be going to Devin Williams in that situation. I don't care that he was elite last year. He is not the same pitcher. Robert Ryan says he doesn't like the Yankees' chances after this series. Unfortunately, I agree. I would love for the Yankees to play great, and I mean, it's the future, right? I mean, we never know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. You know, there could be a flu that spreads through the clubhouse against, you know, Toronto, and they all play like shit that series. Who knows, right? Anything can happen. So I choose to be optimistic because I'm an optimistic fan. But the Yankees have shown us who they are throughout the course of these first 5 months, and they fold against really good teams, right? And we shouldn't let this win streak distract us from that fact, because if I had to bet, I would say they probably lose 2 out of 3 against Houston, probably lose 2 out of 3 against Toronto. Maybe they win 2 out of 3 against Detroit, but maybe not. You know, I mean, that seems about what it's going to be. And then in Boston, who knows? I mean, the last trip to Boston wasn't very good. All right, let's wrap it up here. Lou Rom says, holy Schlittler. Hell of a job by Cam. And then Jared Williams says, who's going to get Stroman? I think Stroman is just going to retire. I don't think anybody wants Stroman, right? Val in NY says, next 4-game series will be brutal. Next 4-game series is... Oh, next 4 series. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Next 4 series will be brutal. It has potential to be brutal, but also has potential to be a lot of fun. Right? Sam Wendell says, am I wrong, or is running on contact from third all the time idiotic? Oh, my God. Thank you for saying that. I hate that. I hate how often the Yankees get thrown out at home. Make the ball get past the pitcher at least. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow. Yankees play at 2 p.m. Eastern against the White Sox as they try and make it 8 straight one more time.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. You're a winner.
A. Roth says, Girardi needs to be behind the bench. That analysis of the Wells suicide squeeze. I don't think it was a suicide squeeze. Right? It was just I don't know. I think suicide squeeze is when the runner is like stealing, right? So, but yeah, I don't like the way the Yankees handle extra innings. They just, I don't know, something about their approach. Everybody seems to tense up. Anyway, we'll catch you tomorrow. If you enjoyed this content, please hit that like button and subscribe. check out NYYDesigns.shop for some great merch. Support our sponsors. It helps keep the show going. And you can find us on all major audio platforms, so be sure to subscribe there too. But most importantly, come back again soon. We'll see you next time.